Okay, I'll let you continue.
Yeah, let me continue just because this is more of him hitting on her, and he's just not picking up on any of these cues.
I just wanted to tell you, Brenda Triplett with the bad says, you're looking way too young to have a 30-year-old.
Oh, thank you.
You really do look gorgeous. I'm telling you, Bobby. I'm not just saying that.
Yeah, he's not just saying that. He's saying that because he's hitting on you. It's very obvious what he's doing. So again, she explains that she's not dating guys. She's not into it anymore. And John makes a crude joke, of course.
So are you dating now?
I've not dated in 6 years.
Wow, you must have a lot of batteries.
Yeah.
All right, way to make your guest feel very awkward. Talk about her masturbating habits. That's always good. That's always what people want to talk about. And then the last clip from this series, John continues to hit on her. And I just want you to watch or listen for the cues and the vibes that she's putting out of how not interested she is in John or dating anyone, let alone fucking the worst person you could possibly pick.
Well, so will you ever start to date again? And if you do, please put me as number one on the list.
I mean, I'm not against it. I don't know. I just think I scare people off. Maybe it's just my personality.
So did you pick up on that? She did the whole, it's not you, it's me. I'm the problem here, John. You seem like a great guy, but I'm just undateable. I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, it's by the way, because our video viewers are asking, he looks, to explain it to the listeners as well, he looks way worse than usual in these clips because he's on vacation.
Yeah, he's
he
in
looks
Cabo.
Absolutely fucked up. He's in Cabo, and usually, when you're on vacation, you kind of glow a little bit more. Like you look healthier because the stress is gone. You're having fun. You're feeling good, and he looks absolutely fucked up. I don't know why. He looks like he's under more stress than ever before.
Yeah.
He looks disgusting. He looks like the Unabomber for some reason. His hair is all out of whack.
Well,
and
go ahead.
He also still is running his green screen software, by the way. Not for his background, but on his Coors beer cans, the light is reflecting.
Yes, you're right.
Something green, so his beer cans are disappearing.
Yes.
In his hand.
He doesn't know how to turn that feature off, apparently. So I want to point out, he's the one running this video. It's on his end, and yet he's way blurrier than she is. I don't know if he's doing this on purpose because he knows he looks like a monster and he doesn't want to be in high definition. But isn't that odd, though? Like, normally the person who's running the video has a higher def than the person who's streaming across the internet into their player. I don't know. Also, I do want to point out that he's not on vacation per se, although he does say that it is a free vacation. He's doing comedy shows. However, the comedy shows aren't going all that well for him.
Oh, no. I just, we had to change our venues because, it was supposed to be at the Hard Rock, and then now I guess they didn't get the permits or something. I don't know. So now they moved it to the Bikini Bar. So I'm doing a show tonight. I don't know. I don't even care. I'm just,
At Bikini Bar? Why would you care?
All right. The reason why that came out was because he was name dropping because, she's a comedian. So he's going, oh, I can get you in touch with so-and-so. And I'm doing a show tonight with this guy. You ever heard of that? She's like, no, I've never heard of any of these people. And then, so he's not even the headliner. There's somebody else there. And he tries to say that the Hard Rock, the reason why he's not playing at the Hard Rock is because of permits in Mexico. And he even knows he's lies. He's like, I don't know, something. So we're at the Bikini Bar instead. I'm like, maybe low ticket sales is the answer? Could that be it?
He tries to impress her at some point, so I don't know if you have the clip, but she talks about doing local venues, and John goes, well, I don't do local venues. I do Vegas.
I have this clip because we know a little bit too much about John, so when he's lying to his guests, we can point it out.
Please let me know next time you're performing. I'll definitely come down to see you. I mean, normally I'm always on the road, a lot, like I'm performing in like Reno or Vegas or, Florida or whatever. So I don't really perform at the local clubs that much.
All right. So he's going back to September. We're in February. He's going back to September of last year to talk about how he's normally always on the road. He named 3 places, and those are the 3 places he's been in the last 6 months. That's not what being a road comic is. That's very different. And again, it was attached to him hitting on her and going, next time you perform, I'll be there. Let me know. She's like, yeah, I don't need you in the audience. That's fine. It's not like he's going to bring friends. You know what I mean? There's no reason. What else do you have there?
Well, at some point throughout the episode, she complains about a stalker she has. I don't know how many clips you have of this. I only have one, so there shouldn't be a lot of overlap. Somebody hacked her. And I find her story a little bit unbelievable because the way she makes it sound like is a Bond gadget almost.
Yeah.
That's my clip 4. And throughout this, she drops a bunch of technical terms, which I don't think either John or her know.
So a keylogger, in other words, like she got into your computer and then
Basically, there's a new keylogger that all the person has to do is take a photo, which she could have done in 2 seconds, of the router box and all the info that comes with it. And if you are a criminal, which I'm not, you can get this remote team viewer of whatever, and once it's in your computer, there's nothing you can do. Reboot it, nothing.
Oh, everything that you type, they see.
Every fucking thing. And
holy shit.
Not only can they see it, they can control it. They have the permissions to trust certificates. And sometimes, just for fun, she'll just lock me out of my own computer, or I won't have permissions to access certain things. And it's a constant triggering.
Yeah. Keylogger, team viewer, trust certificates.
Nothing you
router.
can do. Even rebooting my machine doesn't fix the problem. Yeah, no shit.
I have a very, very hard time believing that there is an app where you can just take a photo of a computer and it's hacked.
Just take a photo of the router, and now you have control of everything. And she goes on to explain that there's identity theft going on, and she's getting checks in the mail that are in Bobby Brown's name because of this. But the way this all starts is so funny. Because as she's talking about this stalker, and you just heard all this criminal activity that's going on, John immediately perks up, and because, he's got the trolls. And she knocks this down so hard, so quick.
Because of the whole stalker, hacker situation that still is.
Oh, you had a stalker?
Yep.
I'm sorry. I get those. Oh, God. I had trolls all the time. They call my mother at 3 o'clock in the morning. They're fucking lunatics.
Yeah, this person showed up at my house with a loaded 38.
Holy shit.
And a Bible with my name engraved on it.
She's like, oh, they called your mom once? Oh, yeah? Ooh, sounds terrible.
Oh, she immediately just put him in his place.
Oh,
I had the exact same clip.
Oh, that's too bad. That sounds awful. This woman tried to murder me. So there's that.
Oh, a woman pointed her gun at you in a photo? That must have sucked, John.
I know. He went on about that for months, too.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. So he wants to talk to her about her comedy. And he's like, wow, how did you even figure out comedy? Because he's an expert. He's a pro. And he's explaining to her how comedy works. And he says, there are 5 ways to write a joke. Kaya, 5. John almost comes up with 3 of them as he's explaining this to her, as he mansplains comedy to her.
I mean, there's only 5 different ways to do comedy. There's only 5, there's exaggeration, there's absurdity, there's a false lead, So how did you come to the, was it just came kind of naturally, or did you have to study it?
So he barely talks to her about comedy, which is all she wants to talk about. And when he does, it's wildly insulting. How the fuck do you know how to write a joke? You're just a broad.
Did you study it? I
study
can
like
give
I
you a
did.
lesson, baby.
Oh,
Kitten.
you know that's where it was going next. Like, see, I'm an expert in comedy, except for he couldn't remember the 5 ways to write a joke. So there's knock knocks, there's there's riddles.
Chicken crossed the road, but why?
Limericks can be funny sometimes if you're from Nantucket.
The
Fucking
rule
idiot.
of the number, the rule of threes.
Yeah, there's a number that's hilarious. It's 69. The rule of 69. I know all the jokes. I know all the tricks to writing jokes. Oh,
That's
shit.
beautiful.
And then this gets into a conversation that, Kaya, you've interviewed celebrities on your show quite a bit. This is not how you do an interview with a celebrity. This is the kind of mundane conversation you have with someone who you don't have anything in common with.